Stan Gibilisco here, Prime Elder of the Magnates of Malarkey, Supreme Commander of the Barons of Baloney, and in general, the absolute master of nonsense. At your service. What I'd like to do for you here, this is my Authors Guild website, by the way. Just type the Magnates of Malarkey as a phrase in your Google search engine, and it'll take you right here, and you can read a really neat story and then learn all about me at my regular website, sciencewriter.net. In particular, I would urge you to go to books available at Amazon and shop around to your heart's content and your mind's destruction. The purpose of this video, though, is to show you a little bit about controlling the activity of a YouTube video as you're watching it, and to that end, I think what I'll do is... Welcome to the Nerd Cave in the Black Hills. Take you to my hyper-connected
Greetings from the black holes of South Dakota. Stan Gibilisco here. That shows you where my mind's at.
Now right there at the lower left, the extreme lower left-hand corner of a video, you can hit a little, it looks like two little parallel lines, and you can pause your video. Let's go to full screen. So you can see my face in all of its glory. There now, in all of its processed glory. I got to get into YouTube processing delays sometime. If any of you have noticed that, it's not just you, okay? YouTube is now full screen. Allow. Okay, fine. Now down here, you've got that little arrow. You can start it up again.
A little bit of astronomy for you there.
You can, I guess this goes to the previous video.
Greetings from the Black Hills of South Dakota, Stan Gibilisco.
That's my Black Bandit video. Now you go back to the one we were at.
Greetings from the black holes of South Dakota.
Now this is a 1080p high resolution display, so if you've got a 1080p screen, blow this video up to full size and enjoy the full detail of what I'm going to show you, and that'll help you a lot, because some of these figures, some of these little numbers and things like that are very, very fine print. That'll be the next video in the sequence. That'll mute the video. Shut me up, I guess. Let's try it and see.
Stan Gibilisco.
There, you can just see my face moving now, but you can't hear me talking. Thank the Lord for small favors. My motto for learning how to use things like this is click on everything in sight. COEIS. That's my paradigm. So let's...
And I ignore...
Now over here we've got watch later. I guess that's pretty much self-explanatory. I wonder what playlist does. I've never clicked on this. That shows... well, that's interesting. I guess it's not the playlist that well, that's interesting. No, that's not the playlist that we're in. I don't believe. No, it's not. This is just a list of recent videos that I've done, and I guess you can play them one by one if you are so predisposed. CC captions. Gee, I wonder what that does. Wow! That's totally neat. It's reading my voice. But someone in... No, it doesn't quite translate perfectly. That day I begin to wonder whether it's actually degrading our humanity a little bit, you know. Well, I use an awful lot of you knows, you know. I gotta stop that, you know. Gotta chill off on that, you know. I gotta stop with all the use of venerable all the time, you know. Our clack tick souls hanging out. Eclectic. That was the word I used. Eclectic. Didn't read that right. See? So it's like closed captions, like you find in some of these movies, except it's not quite right. But it's kind of neat that it actually knows when to capitalize and stuff like that. I think that that's not bad. That's not bad. Now here's your high definition, your settings. Auto 1080p. Yeah, that's a 1080p video. Speed. Now this is the one that I think is kind of funny. Let's unmute it.
But I guess I'm a little tamer now. But a lot of these electronic media, now I am on Facebook, but I don't check that very often at all. I get on Facebook and somebody wants to instant message me and wants to chat by typing on the keyboard and things like that. You know, the way to chat is to use your mouth and your ears. You know, now, that's just the way I've always done it. So you know, emails are great for certain types of correspondence, and being connected is great. And I have a great high-speed internet connection for those videos that I upload, like this little yammer. But doesn't it get to a certain point? You know, you really have to stop and think, where am I getting too wired in?
Now when you go down to 0.25 for the speed, for some reason the video stops. It can't follow that video. But these are all these different controls down here in the bottom, see? And then you've got large player. And then you can go, from here you can go, I guess, to small player. It'll tell you where it's going. And then from here you can go back to full screen mode again. A lot of cool little controls there. And then you got all these others. Playlist. Now, I guess it invents its own playlist. Well, these are all kind of Moonrise over Paha Sapa. This was, I tried the best I could to...
Black Hills of South Dakota, United States of America. I don't know if there's any way to do this scene justice, but it's the view out my dining room window. I guess here in Lead, South Dakota, L-E-A-D.
Well, that's a little tour of what you can do on all these little different controls down here at the bottom.
Stan Jabalisco here.
Now we'll just go back out into the far reaches of intergalactic space and contemplate our eternal life in this universe. Stan Jabalisco signing off. Till next time, or until eternity, whichever comes first. So long.